well, love well, sleep well, if one has not dined well. Virginia Woolf said, in a room of one's own, one cannot think well, love well, sleep well, if one has not dined well. Welcome to Women Over Dinner. I'm Kara, your host this evening. Before we officially begin, we have a very exciting musical performance for you. The energy is already feeling good in here. Our dear friends of many years, Bex and Katie, are Griffeytown, a Louisville-based Americana folk duo. They perform original songs with themes of life, love, wellness, intention, and drawing their name from the historic Louisville area of Griffeytown. They have written songs inspired by and for this very women's revolution. Let's give it up for Griffeytown.
We're usually rolling in from Louisville, Kentucky, but today we came down from Massachusetts, West Hatfield, Massachusetts. Oh my God, how gorgeous. The leaves are all changing, the waterfalls are full. It's a beautiful time. We're really glad to be here with you all.
Oh, hello. So yes, this song we wrote for Women Over Dinner. We like to think of it as the anthem, and it is called Unleash.
There's a little QR code on the tables that will link you to the song, the studio version.
Dakini Magdalene, grandmother, Errol's dream. Full moon, Oshun, in your eyes I have seen a flicker, a whisper, a glance, a tune, heartbeat, danced feet, heat in June, breaking habit, breaking silence. Truth is more than defiance. Gnosis, host this past belief. She is the underneath. Oh, shame, blame, lay to rest. Root reaches the chest. Angel lies down with the beast. I see you, sister, unleash. I see you, sister, unleash. She is what's always been. She is pleasure within. Low moan, I hear her. I see her face in the mirror. She washes till we are dirty. Gives till we cry mercy. Oh, shame, blame, lay to rest. Root reaches the chest. Angel lies down with the beast. I see you, sister, unleash. I see you, sister, unleash. Though I walk through the valley of the shadows of life, I will fear no illusion, for thou art with me as me. Thy tears and thy laugh, they comfort me. Anointed with oil, my cup overflows. Oh, shame, blame laid to rest. Rude reaches the chest. Angel lies down with the beast. I see you, sister, unleash. I see you, sister, unleash. I see you, sister, unleash. Dakini, Magdalene, grandmother, arrow's dream.
Two of them.
In a row?
We're doing both now, yeah?
All
Yes.
right. Here we go again.
Katie writes our songs. She's an incredible songwriter. I have the privilege of getting to sing with her on a regular basis. And this is a new one that she came out with a couple months ago, a couple weeks ago.
7-7.
Oh, on 7/7.
This song is called Let's Take a Little Trip. All right, erotic women, here we go. I fell, then I rose. Now I've no need for clothes. My heart was made anew last night, dancing with myself, crawling out of hell, till I was the only one left to fight. I swallow bitter truth, eating sunlight and eating root. A holy life indeed. I go seeking forbidden fruit, and I go finding God's hidden loot. I never regret the light I see. Let's take a little trip out of time. The mind can sit back and let our hearts run free. I can see you, and you can see all of me. Let's take a little trip and see what we see. Under moonlight, underwater, gift of blood, mother to daughter, a red thread that flows through time. Remove attachment, replace with care. Heart of a lion, courage so rare. Women, let's rise and shine, rise and shine. Give the men some grandmother wisdom. Those burned at the great mistake, cackles and giggles coming from the littles. Sounds like night is over and dawn she breaks, dawn she breaks. Let's take a little trip out of time. The mind can sit back and let our hearts run free. I can see you. You can see all of me. Let's take a little trip and see what we see. I can see you. You can see all of me. Let's take a little trip and see what we see. Thanks, y'all. Enjoy your dinner.
Thank you.
Let's give another round of applause for Griffeytown. Women Over Dinner is a global women's movement and an evening experience where we step together into intimacy and power as women. Imagine a grid of connection, each woman illuminating another, until together we light up the world. Yeah. Tonight you will join a lineage that has spread to over 14 countries, 88 cities, a New York State correctional facility, with more on the way, and includes more than 3,700 women. This gathering tonight marks our 318th dinner. I personally had the honor of hosting a table at the New York State Correctional Facility, which was incredibly moving. These dinners originated when our co-founder, Nicole Daedone, attended a Death Over Dinner created by her dear friend, Angel Grant. Death Over Dinner helps people speak about challenging topics. Inspired, Nicole shared her women's manifesto with Angel, who immediately said, "Let's start Women Over Dinner." This became a place to host yet another challenging, crucial conversation, the conversation about women's power. Nicole, deeply Sicilian, knows intuitively that food and love and power and women are inseparable, each amplifying the other. If we are going to build a real women's movement, it will emerge from connection, intimacy, and nourishment between women. Thank you deeply for being here tonight. Our aim is simple yet profound, to remember that women are the jewel everyone is seeking. Let me repeat that. To remember that women are the jewel everyone is seeking. We remember this through the ancient feminine art of eating and speaking together. We have 3 speakers tonight. This evening is especially dedicated to some dear friends of ours who you'll hear about shortly. The women who co-founded Women Over Dinner also co-founded a company called One Taste. Please welcome one of our leaders of the Women Over Dinner nonprofit, Aubrey Fuller.
Hello, Women Over Dinner Harlem. I'm so happy to be here with you guys tonight. I've gotten to help host these in a variety of ways, but I haven't gotten to do a little speech before, so I'm very excited. I'm Aubrey. I'm one of the leaders of Women Over Dinner and the Women Are Power movement, which this is the flagship of, basically. So I am here to say a few words, mainly about the woman who Kara mentioned, Nicole Daedone, who founded this nonprofit. So you can refer to my little script here. Okay, so where'd she go? Oh, she's right here. So if I could just have another little round of applause for Kara, because this is her first time hosting. And the sheer delight that I feel seeing you up here is just making me so happy. I'm so proud of you. So, as I said, this event is the flagship of a women's movement called Women Are Power. The simple structure of this evening somehow consistently has the result of a room full of women glowing, basking in each other's beauty, wisdom, and power. And I'm already looking forward to the inspiration and connection that will be born here tonight. This event and this movement were created by a truly one-of-a-kind woman, Nicole Dedone. Nicole is dedicated in a rubber meets the road kind of way to women's power. And yes, even in 2025, the idea that women have the power, that women are power, is still controversial. Nicole, along with another leader of this movement, Rachel, is currently incarcerated for those very ideas. In the past 2 years, Women Over Dinner has had the honor of, well, I don't know if it's actually 2 years, maybe it's more than that, the honor of working closely with Topeka Sam, who's here tonight and will be speaking. She's amazing. And the Ladies of Hope Ministries, her nonprofit, and Kiki Dunstan also, who will speak tonight, and many justice-impacted women. There's a beautiful way that Women Over Dinner has become a place where all women, justice-impacted and otherwise, can come together in strength, recognition, and power. That is what makes each of these tables sacred. Each of us brings who we are, and together we create something no woman could create alone. So as we move into this evening, I invite you to let yourself be fed by each other's words, each other's presence, and by the reminder that we as women are power. We are made of power. And that when we gather, no matter the circumstances, that power is undeniable. So I'm going to introduce you to our next speaker, Kiki Dunstan. Kiki is a strategic visionary and a dedicated advocate for justice-impacted individuals, committed to transforming systems and creating opportunities for those affected by the criminal legal system. Kiki has spearheaded numerous initiatives that provide support, resources, and pathways to reintegration for formerly incarcerated individuals. Her work has been instrumental in driving policy changes, fostering community partnerships, and raising awareness about the unique struggles faced by justice-impacted populations. Please welcome Kiki Dunstan.
Thank you, that was amazing. I'll just hold this. That was amazing. That was amazing. Well, welcome everyone. It's so that's great. No, it's so great seeing you all here. You all look fantastic. So I want you guys to give yourselves a round of applause. Yeah, you guys really do look great. So yes, I'm Kiki Dunstan, and I just feel really honored to be here today and just talk to you guys about just kind of some things that we have going on or what we have done. Like the ladies mentioned before, we did our first Women Over Dinner in Topeka Correctional Facility, which is right across the street from Bedford Hills Correctional Facility, which is the only maximum facility in New York State for women. So it was very important for us to do that dinner because the women didn't have anything planned for the holidays because, as you know, docs was preparing for this big old strike and everything, so the women had nothing planned. And we came in and did this dinner. And if you could have seen the women's faces there, literally, it was just impactful. It changed their lives forever to give them the next push, right? Because to be honest, we have a lot of sisters that's facing a lot of time, and you don't know what the day-to-day is going to be like. And to be fully transparent, I was one of those women. I was a New York City police officer first, and then I found myself in the carceral system. So I know how it feels when you are forgotten about, right? And you just want people to know that you're still here and you do matter. So yeah, we had 100 women attend that dinner, and at the same time, on the outside, we had 100 dinners going around across the world, from Ireland to Switzerland, to the UK, Hawaii, you name it. And I also, too, want to shout out our Zoom friends in the world. Hey, guys, how you doing? Right. So it was very, very important, but I don't want to take up too much time. Just always just stay connected. If you have any loved ones, and I must say, incarceration affects everyone from Park Avenue to Park Bench. So you never know just how you can end up in places that you never thought you could see yourself in. So always reach back, tap on your resources, see where you can kind of look out for a sister that's inside, all right? So without holding you up, I'd like to introduce you to Dr. Topeka K, who is co-leading this women's movement that includes Women Over Dinner. Dr. Topeka K. is a renowned advocate for criminal justice reform who founded the Ladies of Hope Ministries, an award-winning nonprofit which works to end the poverty crisis and the incarceration of women and girls. Topeka is a visionary and a charismatic speaker who believes in turning your pain and shame into power. She was a principal in creating the First Step Act, the largest ever prison reform bill in 2018. So without further ado, Dr. Topeka K.
That's my shorty right there. That's a little joke we got with each other. She calls everybody shorty, so I told her she's my shorty too. But I echo Kiki and everyone looking so beautiful and the energy just being just so powerful in here. And so thank you all for taking the time to come. And just as a show of hands, how many people, is this your first Women Over Dinner? Wow. That's incredible. I mean, I saw one of my friends here, Tara, I was like, oh my God. She was like, all I did was just saw it online, right? And so it just speaks to the volumes of the reach that we are starting to have, and that we, women, are looking for other things to be connected to, right? Other women who are powerful, because while we've talked about incarceration, myself having been incarcerated also, that before I actually lived in a prison, I was already imprisoned prior to going in. And so often we don't realize that we are bound by our systems of beliefs, of, the systems of the world, of what other people think that who we should be and how we should show up. And this space is a space that has really changed my life, being able to be connected with other women that believe the same things that I do. And while we may, travel different ways to get here, that you will see through tonight's dinner, that you are more alike than different. And so, we talked a little bit about Nicole and Rachel, who are right now in MDC Brooklyn Federal Prison. And while they're awaiting sentencing, I mean, just this past week, I do many things, but I do a lot of advocacy work for women and men, because I look at the justice system, unfortunately, is just a system that has kidnapped far too many of our people, our fathers, our grandfathers, like my sister Jackie, our mothers, our sisters, our brothers. And so just this past weekend, I visited a sister in prison. I sat at a sentencing Monday, and it just took me just so far back to when I was in 10 years ago, back to when I had to stand in front of a judge, and seeing just what the system does, keeping a man, Victor Arena, who's been incarcerated over 30 years and 93 years old. How could you do something like that, right? And this is not the country that we are supposed to have. And so while I'm one voice, and I line with so many people, it's everyone's responsibility to fight for those, or the least of them, as they say. And right now, our fight, too, is for our sisters, Nicole and Rachel. I kind of smile because while I met them in their work for unconditional freedom and going into prisons and just amazed at all the incredible impact that they have done. Thousands of people going through the Art of Soul Making, all their programming, and now them finding themselves on the other side of it. I laughed. I said, well, now you have street cred. You don't have to just be the person that's doing the programming. I know they didn't want it this way. But, it's just it's incredible how the universe will bring us through different things. But I say through. right? Because no matter where we are, we will get through it, and we get through it with other sisters. So just thank you all for being here. Please just embrace this experience that you'll have tonight. While you may not know the person sitting next to you, you will know them deeply before you leave here today. So just be open, be honest. Your table leads are incredible, who've been going through this process and have been trained to go through this for a very long time. So we are grateful, and we hope that in November, there'll be more people that you'll bring a friend with you, so that way someone else will be able to experience this too. So back to Kara.
Beautiful ladies, thank you so much. Now I'll quickly walk us through the structure of the evening, and then we'll dive in. Women Over Dinner has 3 parts: a round of noticing, a series of questions, and a final round of reflections. We have 3 agreements. No crosstalk. Tonight is unique in that it's not exactly a discussion. After someone shares, simply say thank you. No need to change someone's experience. We are simply holding space for them. Bottom line it and say it quietly. To allow everyone's voice to be heard, keep shares concise. Vulnerability and specificity hold the most power. If we all speak softly, no one will need to raise their voice. I had to do that for an example. Because I feel the energy already. Enjoy it all. Remember, there are no wrong answers. We're simply here to share, connect, and have fun. Wonderful. Okay, let's begin. That's straight from the script. Starting with the woman leading your table, we'll go in a circle, giving a noticing to the person to your left. Can we actually get our hands raised for the person who's leading each table? Okay, wonderful. This is simply noticing of the woman to your left. It can be anything like, the first thing I noticed about you was how welcoming you felt. Or, I notice your eyes are bright and there's a flush to your cheeks. As women, we often feel invisible, and this is a way where we can see each other. The person being noticed just simply says what? Thank you. You got it. You're already good. Receiving attention can sometimes be uncomfortable, but don't worry. Just say thank you when they are done. I'll do one as an example. Dr. Topeka, when you walked in and you were strutting to the table, I could feel this confidence and warm energy as it lit up the room, and it gave me more confidence so I could stand up here today and do this. Thank you. Perfect. Just like that, your table lead will start you off. As a reminder, if everyone answers the questions quietly, no one will have to yell. Okay, you can begin.
Everyone online, you can post a reflection in the chat for other women who are also online.
Okay. Okay, it's feeling like we're warmed up in here. Okay, next your table lead will guide you through the question. Mic on? Okay. These questions are, I have a very loud voice, so I had to double check that it was on. These questions are designed to be thought-provoking and intimate. We will go around the table, one question per round, and answer as many questions as possible in the next 30 minutes. Remember, we say, you got it, after each share, and then move our attention to the next person. Enjoy.
So for those of us online, we're going to head into our breakout room now. See you all there.
Welcome to everyone joining us online. We're so happy you could join us this evening. We have an amazing, amazing dinner happening in Harlem at the moment in New York. The ladies have just started their round of questions. We have a beautiful curated evening, and we're in the question stage of that evening. You can see the questions on the screen of whatever platform you're streaming in on. We would love to hear from you. Tell us where you're joining us. Tell us where you heard about tonight's event. If you like, try and answer one of the questions. We would love to hear from you. Thank you for joining. This is a Women Over Dinner. For everyone joining us online, welcome. We are so happy you are joining us. We're currently in the question section of a beautiful Women Over Dinner in person in Harlem. The ladies are currently answering these beautiful set of questions, beautiful and spicy set of questions. If you would like to give it a go, why not answer one of the questions and pop it into the comment section of whatever platform you're streaming in on. We would love to hear from you. Where are you joining us from? Where did you hear of us? So happy you could join us this evening. Welcome to everyone joining us online from wherever you're streaming in. We're so happy you could join us. We're currently hosting an beautiful in-person dinner at our Harlem Center in New York. The ladies are just in the question section portion of our curated evening. The questions that they're answering are on the screen. You should see them there. We'd love to hear from you. Pop in the comment section where you're joining us from. Maybe even answer one of the questions. Let us know how you're doing, how you found us. We'd love to hear from you. This is our 319th Women Over Dinner. So we're very thrilled that you could join us this evening. Welcome to everyone streaming in online from whatever platform you're on. This is a Women Over Dinner. We're currently having an in-person dinner in Harlem, and the ladies are answering these wonderful questions that you can see on your screen. If you are joining us, let us know where you're joining us from and how you found Women Over Dinner. Tonight is our 319th dinner, and we've reached over 3,800 women since we've started. And so we're so happy that you found us. We'd love to know more. We'd love to know how. If you'd like to drop us a comment, please do in the comment section of whatever platform you're streaming in on. Please enjoy the evening. If you're tuning in online from whatever platform, we are currently in the middle of a Women Over Dinner in person in Harlem. There's over just under 100 women in the room. This is our 319th dinner. We've reached over 3,800 women with our Women Over Dinners. We're so happy that you could join us. The women are currently answering the questions you can see on your screen. If you'd like to give them a go, we would love to hear from you. Else, just pop something in the comments. Let us know where you're tuning in from. Let us know how you heard about Women Over Dinner. We're so happy you could join us.
We have about 5 minutes left. So if you're in the middle of a share, you can finish up. Okay. That's all the time we have to answer questions. Shh, 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 shh. Okay, that is all the time we have to answer questions. We'll close this part of the evening. We'll close this part of the evening by giving a reflection to the person to your right. A reflection is a specific moment from the dinner that you remember of the woman to your right. You describe the moment and how you felt. One example is, there was a moment when your posture changed as you were talking about standing up for yourself, and I felt my own strength surface. Or another example would be, there was a moment when you said you wanted to start selling your art. I felt inspired to do some drawing that I'd been thinking about for a long time. Once you've received a reflection, you simply say, "Thank you." Okay, awesome. Make sense? Yes. One more piece. You'll notice a red thread in front of you. Does everyone see their red thread? Okay. Keep looking. Okay. As you give a reflection, you'll tie the thread to her left wrist as a reminder that we are all connected.
For those of us online, we can put our reflections in the chat.
Amazing job, ladies. I want to hear a few reflections about the whole experience from the room. So you can raise your hand if you have a reflection, and I'll come over, or Courtney will come over with a mic. Don't be shy.
So this is my first Women at Dinner event. Stand. Oh, okay. Okay. So this is my first event, meeting a lot of wonderful women here. I would say my reflection of the event is that it kind of was a great reminder to me to continue to pursue these types of communities, continue to be reminded of my power, of my divine feminine energy, and continue to seek the support that I need within the community. So I just wanted to thank you guys for putting this together, but also I wanted to just say that it's kind of a really unique event that I hope more people can kind of come to. So thank you for this.
Beautiful.
Hi. My reflection of the event is just how open everyone is here. I am stepping out of my comfort zone and doing things on my own and not doing it with friends. And so I realized how many other women have come here doing the same thing and just how great it feels to just be supported, and that it's okay if you don't know people, right? You can still show up and get to know people. So that's my reflection. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Cam. This is my first time at an event like this. Yes. And one, just shout out my table. But I would say one reflection I had was how divine it felt to be at this specific table with these specific women. Because I'm going through my Saturn return, and I saw my future self in each woman at this table, and that has never happened to me. So I hope the whole room felt like they saw themselves in other women tonight.
Can I get a couple more reflections from the room?
I probably don't need a microphone, though. Okay.
Yeah, Renee.
So this is my first time, and my reflection is, well, it was absolutely wonderful to be in the room with women who I did not know, aside from my sister Jackie and Tara. This table was talking so much about honesty, and I don't think I've heard so many women be honest in my entire life. So thank you to everyone who was open and honest. It is a new day and a new beginning.
Ooh, hi. No, you're so good. Hi, everyone. I'm Nare. This is also my first time coming to this event. And some of the questions that were asked, I obviously answered very honestly. And the women got to know that I'm an incredibly ambitious person. And instead of responding to it in a way that was like, girl, ego down, it was very much like, yeah, go get it. Like, go after what you want and do what you want. And I think sometimes as women, there's this sense of like competition, but I didn't feel any of that like being at this table. So thank you guys.
Hello.
Hi,
I'm
Noah.
Samantha. And it's also my first time. I came with a group, royal group. I have been on Instagram with Sophia for about a year. And so we finally got here. But what I will say is my reflection from today is just from walking in to now to walking out, the positive energy in here is just contagious. The shared vision and values here, just the collective women's power that is in this room is just so infectious, and I'm so appreciative of it. I believe in the power of the sisterhood and support, and I think that that was super reflective tonight, and so just happy to be in shared space with positive women. So anytime that I could be in shared space with positive women, I'm gonna be there. So this first time, but won't be the last. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Noah. It's also my first time. I think tonight really reminded me of the power of vulnerability and the things that I can breed. Empathy, honesty, and just overall remembering kind of the reason why we're on this earth together. And that hits me kind of personally just because I pay attention to a lot what's going on in the world. And sometimes I think we can forget that we're all really connected in a lot of different ways. And I think that's what tonight kind of did for me.
Thank you. We want to.
Oh, shoot.
Oh,
Got one here.
we got one more. All yours.
Hello, my name is Basira. This is also my first time. I'm so happy that I came. My lovely friend Sahar invited me, and she was the leader of our table, and I really learned so much about her just in this one moment that I didn't know before. I was reflecting on just a thought I had, if all of the cultures and people from all over the world got together and sat at a table and ate food from all of those cultures, that there would be no more war or any anger amongst each other. And this reminded me of that and how women are the leaders of peace and also the leaders of mercy in the world. And so I'm just so grateful to be here and be amongst all these beautiful people, especially my table, the love, the mercy, and the kindness we all showed each other. So thank you so much.
I have I guess a thought, but not really a reflection. This is October, the beginning of October, and it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month and also Domestic Violence Awareness Month. And as I sit here with all of these women here and on Zoom, my heart is just like, I don't know if anybody in here is a survivor of domestic violence and or breast cancer. And I don't know if there's anyone in here who may be suffering right now. So because this is just a beautiful space of women who are open and we are here to support everyone, I just want you all to know that if you are suffering in this season, that you have sisters here that want to help. So I just thought that I would be remiss if I didn't share that given the month that we're in. Okay.
Thank you, Topeka. We want to take a moment to thank our generous donors who offer this beautiful meal we got to eat tonight. I want to quickly invite up Chef Terry. He's currently MIA.
Kara, could we have one more reflection?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
this is great. We're not going to forget you.
Oh my God, I just took a bite of cake. No. Good evening, assalamu alaikum. This is my second time coming, and I led the table here today after a first time. I was like, yeah, I want to be a part of this, and I want to lead a table. The first time I came, it was sort of like I had no idea what I was walking into. It was an accident that I was even here. And then I wound up meeting these wonderful sisters over here in the back who happened to just be working at the same prisons that I was trying to serve. They were doing work there as well. And I was like, how could this just be happening? How could this connection happen? And then when I came in today early, I just walked in and I just said to another woman who I was here with, like, I just feel so good in this place. And I don't know what it is. One of the things that I said I was hungry for was romance. And I was looking for magic, and I'm hungry for those things in my life. And I really feel like we are all getting a piece of that tonight in this room. These sisters sat down next to each other. She just married a brother who's Ghanaian. She wants to go to Ghana, or has family there, or Ghana. She wants to go to Ghana, she has family there. And you, her boyfriend's from Ghana. They just happened to sit next to each other. They didn't know any of this was going to happen. So it's just like, how are we in this magic place? Like, I just feel so like we're in a mystical spell in here, and I'm just so grateful. And I just thank every single one of you. Thank you.
I want to invite up Chef Terry, who is Sophia's dad, who donated his time and made part of the meal. I would also like to thank our sponsors, Boulevard BLVD Harlem Restaurant, who donated the chicken. Maiden Voyage Catering, who donated the vegetable medley. And Lloyd's Carrot Cake, who donated the, can you guess it? Carrot cake. Okay, Topeka, you're gonna help me with this. The fundraising. Tonight we felt the magic that happens when women come together. There's laughter, tears, real talk, and deep connections. But this is only the beginning. We are bringing women over dinner to over 1 million women. And we will be hosting more dinners inside prisons where we can offer this experience to women on the inside. One of the best ways to get involved and ensure this movement continues is to help other women get to have what you had tonight. You already may know Women Over Dinner is part of a nonprofit and is all donation-based. Everything we do is kept going by women who touched the living thing that happens here, got inspired, and started supporting. There's a whole community around fundraising, spreading the word, inviting other women in, and supporting Women Over Dinner to keep this flame alive. I'm inviting you tonight to become a part of the community of Keepers of the Flame, who ensure that as many women as possible have access to this movement. Now is the time to stand with our sisters in this revolutionary moment of women rising.
We have $200 in.
Woo! The cost to host Women Over Dinner is about $12,000. There is a QR code on the table where you can donate directly. You can consider a recurring donation. And if you need help, we're here to assist you. And Dr. Topeka donated $250 today.
Yeah. I think Kiki is donating.
A little C note.
Little C note. Kiki just donated a little C note. Yes, so everyone donate whatever you can. And I always do what's called a give or get. I do that even with my organization. So either you can commit to giving something or you can go get it. So if you can't donate $5 today, then you can make sure you get one of your friends to donate $5. So can we get a commitment that everyone will give or get tonight? Can we get a commitment that everybody will give or get tonight? All right, thank you. Oh, I think that's Kiki C note up there. Anna Krista, thank you. Uh-oh, wait, we zooming in now. Now, we talked about being competitive, not competitive against each other, but competitive together for a good cause. Oh, we had 685. Woo! Oh, we have some anonymous. Okay, Jacqueline Orena with the C notes. And Miss Dr. K. Toy Washington Simmons with $100. All right, we are getting up there. Can we get to $1,000 tonight, y'all? If everybody give $5 in here, ooh, 805. All right. Miss Aisha Allen gave 50. There's a bunch of y'all, very humble, anonymous folks, so thank you. I see y'all in there. A donation was made, but we see no name. Okay, we only need $195 more to make it to 1,000 for the night. All right, I'm gonna
get a friend, get your mother.
Yeah, text
your
text
rich auntie.
Oh, we're at 9:30. Matt 25, thank you. We're almost there. We're at 9:30. Wait, we just went up from 8:05 to 9:30, so that means we have some more anonymous donors. Thank you, y'all. 9:30. $70 more. Y'all are real quiet now. What's going on? All right. Woo! 1280. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Cherise. Thank you, Samantha. Thank you, Garlanda. All right. Okay. All right. Y'all coming in now. Y'all coming in. They coming in. They coming in hot. Well, we made 10% of our goal tonight, so that's awesome. So thank you, everyone. Give yourselves a round of applause. It's not over. Woo! Our next Women Over Dinner is next month, right? So we still have time, y'all. We still have time.
What day is the next Women Over Dinner? November 6th. So mark your calendar, take your phone out, put it in your iCalendar. Be here or be square. Maybe they'll let me be the host again. And this is how we grow the next wave of women's power. Make sure to go by the next steps table before you leave for the night. It's the same table that you registered to come to the event tonight, right in the front. And that is a Women Over Dinner. And thank you for letting me be your host. I love you. You can hang out and take pictures, mingle, get contact information of people at your table for the next 15 minutes. And then we're going to start to usher you out. Because I got to go to bed.